channel and welcome back to my 16 days of Christmas videos. So today I'm going to be doing the Christmas tag. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I think it's like 16 questions, which is pretty funny considering I'm doing 16 days and I feel like that's random, but I just picked it. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so question number 1 is, what is your favorite Christmas film? So I'd probably say that my favorite Christmas film, movie, or whatever, is going to be The Grinch. Question number 2 is, have you ever had a white Christmas? And I live in Canada, Toronto, so we always have a white Christmas. Where do you usually spend your holidays? Okay, so it's kind of complicated because I've got like a mixed up family, and I'm sure I've said it enough times on this channel before. So pretty much what the pattern was when I was a kid, I'd open presents with my mom and my dad and my nanny, which is my mom's mom. And then we would go over to my mom's dad's house and my papa's, and we'd open up presents there. And then my mom would drive me to my real dad's house, and my grandparents' house, and then I would spend Christmas there with like my brothers and sisters. They're all my half siblings, so they're not like, they don't come to my mom's side kind of thing, and I would do Christmas there. I do it everywhere, and now I have a boyfriend, so I gotta fit him somewhere in there. So it's really packed in schedule, and I spend it everywhere. Question number 4 is, what are your favorite Christmas songs? I throw on the Hilary Duff Christmas album with like Lil Bow Wow and all that. I've been listening to it since I was a kid, and that's just what I go to, and I love Hilary Duff, so yes. Question number 5 is, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? And that is a yes. I always, like, me and my mom, whoever's living in my house at the time, we open up one present each on Christmas Eve. It's just, I don't know why we've done it like that. We just always do. Usually it's like pajamas, like we'll all get each other pajamas, and you open that present, like the person goes and finds your pajamas or whatever, you open that, and then you can sleep in them that night. It's just what we've always done. Question number 6 is, can you name all Santa's reindeer? Like, absolutely not. I don't know how many there are. I have no idea. Okay, Dancer, Prancer, Donner, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Vixen, I don't know, Rudolph. Question number 7 is, what Christmas traditions are you looking forward to? We really want to get a whole bunch of blankets, scarves, hats, mittens, bake things, make like a big pot of soup and stuff like that, and go bring it downtown and just give it out to people that are like less fortunate and stuff like that. To me, that's what Christmas is about. And me and my mom just think it's such an easy thing that we can do. We have so much like accessibility to do it, so I'm really excited to go do it with my mom this year, and it's something that we'll always do, and just I'm excited for that. Question number 8 is your Christmas tree real or fake? My Christmas tree is fake. It's been fake for the last couple of years, but I have had lots of real Christmas trees. They're just a lot more messy and harder to deal with because you have to water them, and just, it's a mess. Question number 9 is, what is your all-time favorite holiday food / sweet treat? Like sweet kind of thing. Just like baked goods. I'm not really a baked goods kind of person. Like, I'd rather have like popcorn, chips, like salty. But around this like colder time, I like to have like hot chocolate, tea, coffee, and have like baked goods like muffins and cupcakes and cookies, stuff like that. So I would just say baked goods. Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? Okay, so this is the thing. Like, I love getting people gifts. I honestly do. I like planning it out. I love like thinking what I'm going to do, wrapping it, doing all that, up into the point of giving it to them. Up until the point of giving it to them, I'm so excited. When I hand them the gift, whoever it is, I'm like, I start to panic. I'm like, they're definitely not going to like it. They won't like it at all. I'm like, why did I even get it for them? Like, I start to question everything. And I'm like, oh my god, the reaction, like I'm worried about the reaction, like they weren't as excited, like are you sure you like it? Tell me if you don't, we can return it. So I like it for that part, but I hate it for that part. And then the receiving gifts part, like obviously I love getting gifts. There's things in my life that I can't get for myself at this point, and well, it's not that I can't, but it will just take me a little bit harder to get, so I can tell someone, my mom, and I'm still young enough, I'm still at the age where I can tell my mom, like, hey, can you get me this kind of thing, right? So I'll say that I love that, but I hate opening it in front of somebody because I don't know how to react. Like, I'm not 5 years old, so I can't be like, oh my god, you got me a new, like, I can't do that, right? It wouldn't even make sense for the gifts that I'm asking for. I'm like, can you get me a desk for Christmas? Like, things like that, like for school. So then, but I don't want to be like, oh, thanks, like, it's great, I love it, what I asked for. Like, you don't really know how to receive gifts. I'm just like, honestly, I love it so much, thank you. And I just hope and pray that's enough, and hope and pray that like the person believes that I like really do love this gift. So there's good and bad things about both. Question number 11 is, what is the best Christmas gift you've ever received? I went to bed and I saw all like presents and I was like, okay, I'm eyeing them down, I know what I'm getting, like shaking them and everything, and I wake up the next morning and I wake everyone else up in my house. And I go into my living room and there's like this huge air hockey table, and I was just like, what the heck, Santa? Santa brought me this overnight, and I was overjoyed with life. Like, I was so happy, I was so excited. I played it all the time. Like, it was just a sick gift, you know? My boyfriend went all out last year. He got me whole bunch of rings, and like I think it was a charm for my Pandora bracelet. Like, he was really good to me last year, and he made sure that everything I wanted he got me, and he picked it out, and it was very special. So I'm going to just pick that one for the more recent times. Our number 12 is, what would your dream place to visit for the holiday season be? I would probably say maybe like New York would be really like just amazing to go see during the holiday time. I think just it's so festive there. I think that would be really cool, but I don't have a strong desire really, just because like my family's here. That's where I'd want to be for the holiday season, you know? Question number 13 is, are you a pro rapper or do you fail miserably? I'm a really good rapper. I take a very good pride in how I wrap my presents. I mean, I feel like how could a girl not? Like, you take care of yourself. Like, it just, that comes naturally to girls kind of thing, but I want my presents to look just as good. I don't know. I really like to make the outside of the present just look beautiful, so you're like excited to open up that one if you had to pick. Question number 14 is, most memorable holiday moment. Okay, so I don't know if this is the most memorable, but this is one that like springs to mind when I think of just like my childhood and stuff like that. It honestly has nothing to do with like my parents or anything like that, which is bad, but this is just one that pops into my head when I was like reading over the questions. One year I was probably in like grade 4 or 5, and me and my best friend Liba, me, her, and I think it was a couple other of our friends, we went Christmas caroling with like a group of people in like her neighborhood, and we had like hot chocolate, and we literally just knocked on people's doors. Like, I'd never done something like that, and just went singing, and like the joy on people's faces and like the joy that we had, like literally looking at each other and we're like, we're singing Christmas carols right now. That it was just like a really memorable moment. I think it's something like I'll always remember looking back. Question number 15 is, what made you realize the truth about Santa? I don't really get this question. What truth about Santa? Question number 16 is, do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick with them? No, I do not make New Year's resolutions, therefore I do not stick with them. I just think it's stupid because it's a new year to like make all these goals that like probably 90% of the people don't go through with them and don't like actually like and they fail at them or something. It just seems stupid to me to make that the day that you're gonna make a change in your life. If you're going to make a change, you're gonna do it because you feel like it's the right time, not because it's a new year. And when you do set those unrealistic goals just because it's a new year, most of the time people fail and then they're miserable about the rest of the year. And question 17, so actually it was 17 questions, not 16. What makes the holidays special for you? It's just gone in the wrong direction, Christmas, for me. Like, people buy a whole bunch of presents for this one day and like break the bank, like go into debt, like do all these crazy things because they have kids, or because like all of a sudden it's Christmas and you need to buy for every single person in your family. And I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, I haven't spoken to you in 5 months and I'm gonna buy you something for Christmas. How about I give you a call and we can go out or just spend time together and like make it about your heart. Like, I don't know, this might be a little bit dramatic for this video, but Christmas to me has just gotten a little bit off topic. I love presents, I love receiving them, I love getting them, but let's just do a little bit more with the holidays. Like, let's just make it selfless, and it doesn't have to be like about presents, like getting things for other people. It's just like spending your time and doing things and letting people know, like, hey, I appreciate you for everything that you've done for me. And that's what I wanted to be about. And so when I get asked like what makes a holiday special for me, it's things like that. Like when you get to spend time with your family and you actually get to interact, like when everything and everyone in your family gets brought together for the closeness, not for the gifts. Like I really want to stress that a lot, because I feel like it's gotten out of hand, you know what I mean? So that was a long lecture. I'm sorry to leave it off like that. I didn't mean to be negative. I'm just trying to be real. That's what I want it to be about for me, and I'm trying to make a change, and I'm starting with myself because that's the best way to do it. So this year for Christmas, I want to do a lot for people, and it doesn't have to be about the gifts, people. Just be selfless. Just love. Just come together. So anyway, that is the end of my Christmas tag. I hope you all enjoyed it, and make sure you check tomorrow for my new video, because I will be posting videos every single day up until Christmas. And make sure you share, subscribe, like, comment below. Just do all that good stuff for me, because it really makes me happy and it will really help me out. So I love you guys. Bye!